video, I'm going to show you how to make these delicious, salty, sweet, paleo-friendly nuts. They're Whole30 friendly as well if you're interested in that lifestyle plan. I'm more of a paleo girl myself to stay away from the grains. These nuts are sweet, salty, and let's find out how to make them. Alright, we've got our ingredients here to make our paleo sweet salty nut mix, and the nut mix is a mixture of raw nuts, 2 cups. This mix has raw cashews, raw pecans, almonds, almond slivers, and raw pumpkin seeds. And we're going to mix that with 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. I use organic if it's on sale. We have the Himalayan pink salt, it's a half a teaspoon, and a half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon. And then we're going to dust it with unsweetened coconut flakes after we put it into our air fryer that has been lined with unbleached parchment paper that is perforated. And I get that on Amazon.com. And as you can see, there's not a lot of ingredients needed to make this delicious mix. I will be drying it on a rack after I bake it. So let's get started. So we're going to first take the nuts, pour them into the bowl, and we're going to take half a teaspoon cinnamon, half a teaspoon of pink Himalayan salt, 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, which is usually enough. You don't want to put too much because they'll get sticky and they won't dry well. So just use 2 tablespoons. Stir your mix up. Once it's stirred up, we're going to put it right into the air fryer. This spoon, I'm just going to spread it out to a thin layer. An even layer is what you're looking for. Then I'm going to take about 1/4 of a cup of the coconut, and dust it over the top. I'm going to take it for a little walk. And we are going to air fry this for at 350 for 8 minutes and check it. So this is what it looks like after 8 minutes at 350 degrees. And I know that you're probably thinking, oh, it looks really burned, but it's really not, because nuts, when they get burned, get black really fast. And the pecans are a little dark, but the rest of the nuts are going to be beautiful when I take it out of the air fryer and let it cool in the Copper Chef baking rack. So I lifted the nuts out of the basket very carefully, and as you can see, they look a little less burned when you put it out in the light, and they're going to dry beautifully right in this airflow baking rack that I have. It's a Copper Chef baking rack. And once the maple syrup cools and dries, this nut mix will break apart and be very similar to nut brittle, with all that delicious coconut flakes will be all mixed in with it. I want to mention too that it's a really good idea to let this cool for at least 15-20 minutes, because that will let the maple syrup caramelize and the nuts will get nice and crisp and toasted tasting. So we'll check them out as soon as they're done. So it's dried for about 15 minutes, and I'm going to reach under here and see how it's all starting to crumble now. I'm going to take it over to the... And it just falls right off, just like nut brittle. And the whole house smells delicious. Perfect. I hope you like this video on how to make sweet salty paleo nuts. And if you like this video, feel free to like it and comment and subscribe to my channel. And ask me any questions that you like. If I can answer them, I will. Enjoy.